for tuning in to Mindset of She. I'm your host, Angel Stevenson. I am a wellness mentor and mindset coach. Welcome to my She's and Principles and Thoughts. This is a space of mindfulness, self-awareness, and positivity. Are you a culprit of procrastination? Do you find yourself continuously pondering about your goals, but you continue to just procrastinate when it's time to do something about it? What leads our entire being to procrastinate? What does that mean? Because procrastination, it's not the same thing as laziness. No, it's not. When you're lazy, you are just that, right? You don't want to get up. You know that. There is no goal. There's no looking for a certain type of outcome. You simply just don't want to do that particular thing, right? Procrastination doesn't revolve around laziness or your willpower to actually do something or to be able to withhold yourself to do something. Procrastination deals with cognitive mechanisms that we use in order to self-regulate our behavior. So, when we feel as though that we need to perform a certain task, we usually rely on our self-control in order to get it done, right? And that is how motivation is promoted. It's helpful because it gives you that extra boost, right? You're actually motivated to do something. You're looking forward to it. It gives you purpose, reason. When you're procrastinating to do something, right? It's usually something that you obviously set your mind to, but what's stopping you? That's what sometimes you have to ask yourself. Because with motivation, it allows you to get things done in a timely manner. You are not just simply procrastinating. But sometimes that does tend to happen. And that's what you have to figure out. You have to figure out what is causing you to make the decision that you are currently making for yourself. Ask yourself, what can you do better for yourself to inherit good attributes about yourself, or just good attributes in general, that can help you persuade your mind to what is beneficial for you, rather than being reluctant, contemplating, right? Pondering about your goals continuously. You do have the power to knock things down in a timely manner. For instance, I've had to undergo many hardships in life. Many days where I knew if I worked hard at something, or if I actually motivated myself, pushed myself to remember why I'm doing what I'm doing it for, who I'm doing it for, where I'm doing it at. It reminded me that I had to come to my senses and truly get past myself for a moment. I've experienced homelessness many times in my life. Different chapters in my lifetime. And when that time did come about, I had to remember all of my reasons to why things needed to get done in a timely manner. It's not a time, it wasn't a time for me to sit back and just let life run its course. I was finding myself in a horrible situation. My entire physical and mental well-being was simply just not up to par. Fighting myself, my thoughts, interpreting them, still fighting myself. Forcing myself to face myself. Also, giving myself the opportunity to not procrastinate. See, it has nothing to do with laziness. Obviously, I was homeless in a real shit situation, of course. Why would anyone want to get up and go get some shit done, right? Because you're just feeling hopeless. I lost my hope many times. I've had to gain it back myself. I had to figure out what I was going to do had I not gotten up to get shit done. If I did not do what I needed to do for myself and my family, I would still be where I did not want to be. I would still be in a toxic, unhealthy environment. And that can be very dangerous because sometimes you find yourself in situations, dangerous situations that you've never thought would be, you never thought it could happen to you. You have to be prepared for anything. Which is why I couldn't let myself procrastinate. I couldn't let myself be scared of the unknown. I know what I'm capable of because I'm just in a dark, horrible, unfortunate situation. Doesn't mean I have to stay there. And me procrastinating would have done just that. Put in the effort, put in the time, figure out why you are doing what you are doing. Pinpoint every aspect of your mind and your feelings, to analyze yourself. When we are extra anxious or just filled with fear, what do you think the outcome is going to be on the other end? What do you think is going to come out of that? Is that going to mold you or mold your mind to want you to procrastinate because you're anxious of what can actually happen, what could be? You're afraid. And you might just start thinking that you can't even do it, or that you can do it and you're afraid of happiness or success. Happiness and success, rather. Because anxiety and fear are the opposite effects of motivation, right? You don't want to do anything. Your anxiety is holding you back some. Which turns into fear, constantly overthinking in your mind. And you're just scared of any outcome, whether it's positive or negative. And then that hinders you from progressing to then where you start procrastinating repeatedly. It's like it becomes a habit. You form a new habit because you built a block or a wall up to stop you from facing all of you, to indulge all of life's gifts and treasures. It's not fair to you. It's not fair that you allow yourself to sit inside this bubble that shouldn't be. It should be non-existent. Your existence is imperative to your soul, to who you are, all of your being. Wouldn't you agree? Don't you feel as though you are important? Stopping yourself, hindering yourself, acting on your anxiety and your fear that's negative only causes hindering factors. Mental exhaustion. Your mind is just tired, mentally strained, drained, building up distracting environments that lead to procrastination. If you simply do not focus, train your mind to focus, be calm in every part of you. Take it step by step. You will train your mind to think that it's impossible. You will start to train your mind to believe all of these things that aren't true, but you start to believe it all of these misbeliefs that keep coming to your mind. Where is it going? It's just getting trapped, right? You're not releasing it because you're not facing your truth. You're not trying to pinpoint why procrastination keeps occurring. You are submerging all of the negative to ignore the big picture. The motivating and hindering factors only outweigh self-control and motivation. Right? Nothing good comes of it. What motivates you? Do you believe that you have self-control? What can you do for yourself to ensure that you can overcome all of your hurdles? Because you can. How can we train our minds to think otherwise? Like when I was going through my hardship when I was homeless, I had to train my mind to believe the truth, right? Because during the most challenging times of our life, that's when our mind really starts to fuck with us. That's when the world wants to trickle in constantly, putting you down as you're trying to fight to get to the top and knock off all of the negative energy, all of the entities that have just been consuming all of your aura, all of your pure goodness. I had to train my mind with the truth so I can implement actual actions that are healthy, that will bring along good energy, good fortune. All of the nights and the days and the mornings, the afternoons of just crying, interpreting my mind, figuring out every aspect by my lonesome. I just had to do it. I didn't see anywhere else but up. I was not letting myself go back. I did everything in my power to ensure that tomorrow was always going to be a step forward until I truly see the light down the tunnel, until I am on the other side. So how can we allow ourselves to overcome procrastination? What can we do? What can you do for yourself? To stop procrastination, it's important to set your goals. Set your goals. Identify how you will achieve them without any hesitation. And don't just think it. Write it down, type it, speak it into existence as you type it or write it down. Envision what you deserve without any reluctance, without any hesitation, without procrastinating. Do it. Don't think about what the outcome is going to be. Focus on the journey. Create a plan of action based on your goals. Right? You don't want to set expectations too high because that's just unrealistic. Why are you just literally going to set yourself up for failure? That's not what failure is about. Failure is about getting back up and learning from your mistakes and moving forward, not just setting up negative goals that are unattainable to put a negative effect on your mind. It's just not beneficial. You have to implement your goals and reevaluate them over time. Don't just write down your goals and say, this is what I want to do, right? You write down how you also want to achieve them, how you're going to go about it. And then that's just that. No, you have to reevaluate, recalibrate. Make sure that you are on the right track, holding yourself accountable, right? We need to ask ourselves, when do we procrastinate? When do you actually notice yourself procrastinating, or the thoughts in your mind that lead to procrastination? Identify it. How do you procrastinate? What actions do you do? What actions do you perform that lead you to then procrastinate? Identify how. And why do you procrastinate? Identify why. Write it down, pinpoint, and literally, it's like surgery within the mind, right? Use your scalpel. Make a nice, clean-cut incision. And figure out how to stop the bleeding internally. You can even create to-do lists. Create a task each day. You don't want to bombard yourself with too many tasks, right? We don't want to set too many expectations that are unrealistic, right? But it's important to have structure, create your own structure, your routine. A to-do list will just help with that. You can check your progress daily. Get things done that need to be done. Figure out your wants that you want out of life. So you have to ask yourself, are you a culprit of procrastination? And if you are, I hope this episode helps you figure out how you can overcome that so you can obtain your goals, so you can stop hindering yourself from yourself. You deserve to indulge on your fullest potential and just live your life. We all deserve that. And of course, should you need any guidance or just any outlook on where to start, I've created key components for you to hold yourself accountable. Just for $5, I've created She is Balanced, She is She daily reminder checklists, along with 2 other services for you to start honing your she presence and overcoming your procrastination. Head over to my website to retrieve your copies. I will be leaving directions in the show notes on how you can retrieve them. I want to thank you, beauties, for tuning in today to Mindset of She. Your host, Angel Stevenson. And please, please, feel free to contact me if you have any inquiries. Please engage with me. Ask me any questions that you may have. I hope this show is actually resonating with you. Please feel free to contact me on social media. Facebook at BeautyInShe. You can also join our Facebook group community, Healing Beauties of She, a place where we uplift, inspire, motivate, and learn from one another. The goal is to surround yourself in a positive environment, so the outcome can just be just that. Instagram at beauty.in.she. Twitter at BeautyInShe. Please make sure to visit the website BeautyInShe-wellness.com. Please check our weekly blogs and please make sure to subscribe. Also, I will also be leaving my email in the show notes. Should you have any questions that you may have, if you feel as though my episodes are reaching out to you and helping, I would love your feedback. Again, stay blessed, and thank you for tuning in today.